we are here at our storage unit. We originally got the storage unit a few months ago to hold on to the items that we found at garage sales.
Probably like 2 years.
Okay.
And the goal was to sell this stuff on eBay, but we never did that. But now is the time.
Now is the time. We got our eBay store up and running. So we thought, why not head over to the storage unit and pick out some items to fill the boxes that we have to ship out.
And we're also going to be answering some questions that you guys asked on Instagram.
We sure are.
So why not do this? Let's go ahead and start with a question.
Okay.
And then we're each going to pick like 3 or 4 items that we want to put into these boxes to get onto eBay. So after the first question, you could get your first item.
All right. So Brooklyn Bedore says, what about this new health journey makes you want to keep going through with it? That's a pretty good question. If you guys aren't familiar, on Instagram, we talked about how we are on this new health and, diet nutrition plan. So that is what she's referring to. And for me personally, what makes me want to keep going, if you guys aren't aware, Jared and I have been trying to conceive for a few years now. And I had been following this doctor for, I don't know, maybe 6 years. And we finally decided we're going to go ahead and take this program and hope that it helps us conceive. And if we're not pregnant by the end of it, at least we're going to be really healthy.
There you go. And
Yeah.
I think what's keeping me motivated besides that is I'm able to fit into a bunch of shirts that I have and I won't have to buy new clothes anymore.
That's just like the cherry on top.
For sure. Okay,
right.
First item, and why don't we do this? We have 2 different size boxes, the small and the big. Find something you want to put in one of the small boxes.
The first item I'm going to pick is this cute little birdhouse.
I guess it is a birdhouse. I never thought about it like that.
Well, I think it's a birdhouse, but I think if it was in my house, I'd probably just have it on the counter or somewhere because they have these little holiday toppers and they change them out for each holiday. And they gave us this huge bag. I mean, look at this one. Little Cupid for Valentine's Day.
It looks more like he's getting doctored on or something.
It did look like that for a second. Look at this one for 4th of July. That's pretty cute. I'm really sad to let this one go. Jared says I'm a hoarder, but I'm not. I just am a little sentimental.
Yeah, let me just get a little clip of this rack right here, guys. And this is nothing. We got more stuff at home, too.
Not a ton more.
Leave in the comments. Do you think Sandee's a hoarder?
All right, so I think this is going to be the first item. And don't worry, guys. We're going to make sure to clean everything off before we ship it.
Okay, so why don't you do another question and another item, and then I'll take a stab at this.
All right, let's see. ZXRO.COS. ZXRO.COS.
Curious what that stands for.
All right, if you could look at houses like your series anywhere in the world, where would you like to look? Internationally, it would be like Ireland or even maybe Italy or Rome. In the US, I would actually like to go to like Indiana, Michigan. I've never been to those states before, so I'm so curious on what it looks like there.
I think I would agree with you. I would love to see houses in Ireland. But in the US, I believe because they have the lowest prices for homes, I would want to go to Idaho.
Idaho.
Yeah.
Okay.
See what they got going on there for like
There you
80 grand. I heard you can get a 3-bedroom house.
On like a 30-acre lot, you know?
Yeah.
All right, so are we doing a small box again? I think so, right?
Unless you want to do a big box. It's really up to you. I think you're going to do 4 items and I'll do 3. So
Perfect. Okay.
You pick it.
Well, you know what? I'm going to actually go with a bigger item. I'm going to go ahead and start with this mailbox as my big item. It's super cute. It's tin. I think it's adorable. The only thing is it is missing a little handle here, but that's super fixable.
It's
you know?
room for customization.
There you go. So it opens up and it holds your keys. I think this is so adorable, and turn it around, there's actually hooks here for your wall.
Wow. Okay.
So it won't take up very much space.
There it is.
I love this. I would love to keep it, but you just don't have room for it.
All right, first question from Isla Betes. Favorite Hot Wheel in your collection or one you're looking for? I would say that my favorite Hot Wheel is my 1983 Silverado Toys R Us exclusive. And the reason it's my favorite is because they're very hard to come by. If you have this, you don't want to sell it. But I was lucky enough to find somebody that wanted to let go of it, and I scooped it up.
Well, what's the second part of her question?
I'm looking for the 2008 Modern Classics 1983 Silverado in red Spectraflame paint. The first time the diecast was ever released, and that's if you have it, I'm going to pay big bucks for it. That's why I'm trying to sell all this stuff on eBay. So the first item that I want to get rid of, to offer you guys, the first item I want to offer you guys is going to be this scale. It is very cool. It's very vintage, and I think it's actually worth quite a bit. I mean,
Wait,
it has
we don't
the
have
scale.
to let that go.
Yeah, we do. Once we pick it up and we put it in that box, it's on eBay. I don't know if these actually correlate to how much you want this stuff to weigh. Like maybe you want this cake to weigh 9 pounds.
Yeah.
That actually seems kind of weird. I I don't think these correlate with the numbers necessarily, but it's very cool, very decorative.
Maybe it's just showing you the items you could weigh on it.
There you go. Very cool. And I think this is going to have to go in a bigger box, or it'll fit in a small box for now. That box was made for that.
Perfect.
All right, next question. And this is from BTBT. What other haunted locations would you like to visit? I would like to go back to Savannah, Georgia. And the reason I say that is because one of the first times me and Sandee ever spent a prolonged amount of time together was in Savannah, Georgia. And evidently it's one of the most haunted cities in the United States.
Extremely haunted.
Where
And
would
it's
you go?
beautiful.
It is beautiful, yeah. And they filmed Forrest Gump there. At least the scene where he's sitting on the bench, remember?
Oh, that's right, yeah.
And we probably wouldn't have any, but they have a pizza spot called Mellow Mushroom. And I remember when we went there, they had on the wall like bands that were playing throughout the week. And one of them was called Mudbutt.
Mudbutt.
I often think, where's Mudbutt now?
Hopefully it's still playing. That was a long time ago.
I hope, with a name like that, I hope longevity was in the plan for them. But where would you like to go?
I know that there's a few places in Arkansas that was supposed to be haunted, but I can't think of the name right off the top of my head.
So somewhere in Arkansas.
Somewhere in Arkansas.
In the comments, let us know. What is the spookiest place in Arkansas? We're losing boxes left and right over here. We got to fill them up so the wind stops knocking them down. So let's go ahead. I'm going to pick one more item. I think someone's really going to enjoy this.
What?
Gives you plenty of time.
Well, you got to hide the price on there.
Ah, it's okay. It's part of the
We'll
nostalgia.
be competitive. We'll be competitive.
But it's like a teapot situation.
Oh.
It's also very ornamental. And I feel like we're giving you plenty of time to get your Easter decorations in line.
Plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
I want to say those are like pretty high demand. A
Yeah.
lot of people love those.
These are very hard to find. It might be the only one on eBay.
I want to say when we did find them, there was a few of them.
But not this one.
Not that one. Yes.
Yeah, the Easter Bunny one is by far the hardest one to find.
I agree.
I'm going to put it in this box right here.
We're going to definitely have to double bubble wrap that.
I'm going to definitely quadruple bubble wrap these. Next question. This is from Alice K. Stillwell. What hats do you and Sandee wear? They look great for when you go to flea markets.
Ooh.
Well, I wear Adidas hats. Specifically, I like this one the most because it does have
Oh, there it is.
this little pocket right here. And right now I don't have anything in the pocket, but I either like to keep a $20 bill just so in case I'm in a pinch I could pull it out and pay for something, or dog poop bags.
Jared loves putting dog poop bags in there.
Well, you know, if Walter poops and I'm walking him, I just gotta poop and then I'm ready to go.
Yeah, people are going to be thinking it's stuffed with money, but little do they know it's just poop bags.
They're gonna be very disappointed when they try to rob me for my poop bags.
And my hat's from a flea market, or a swap meet actually, to be exact.
It's a no-name.
It's a no-name, but I love it. It's super comfortable.
Yeah. How about this? One more question. Why not? What's your nutritional goals to achieve? And this is from Tatum Echo 02. I would first and foremost just like to get overall healthy, get all of my numbers in order, but I think I want to lose about 30 more pounds. At least. What is your goal?
I think it's just like you. I think more importantly to me is my blood work, my hormones. I want to get all of that set. Regarding how much weight I want to lose, that's TBD. You know?
Okay. Okay. Why don't you take over and pick some items?
All right, this comes from Hello Tati. What foods did you cut off and what foods do you miss the most?
Ooh,
So-
good question.
Right now we're doing a low carb diet, and the reason behind that is because our doctor wants to make sure to check our insulin sensitivity. So we're not doing any added sugars. Even with food that have natural sugars, if they're too high, we're not eating those right now. The food that I miss the most, and not that I eat this all the time, but like a donut, any type of bread is what I miss the most.
Yeah, we definitely cut out the majority of delicious treats, I would say. But we're trying to get into ketosis. We're trying to burn fat. So that's what we got to do. And the food I miss the most is chips and salsa.
That was obvious. I will say I've gotten to the point on Instagram now, like I'll just watch videos of people making food, but like mostly desserts, you know?
Yeah.
And then I just turn it off. I miss the donuts.
Dang, okay. Well,
All
what's the
right.
next item?
All right, let me do something else that's going to make me sad. Get rid of one of our items.
And why don't we do this? We have one big box left and two small boxes. So why don't
Okay.
you find a big item?
All right, so I'm sad to part with this, guys. This vase.
Oh, I had so many plans for that.
Did you? We could keep it.
No, we got to sell that.
And this is a Southern Living at Home, which is a really good brand.
Is it? Isn't that just like a discount store?
No, it's not a discount store.
Okay.
All right. Man, it's so cute, you guys.
Well, hey.
I'm a little sad
that
about
means
that
it's going to be an easy sell.
All right, am I picking another one or you want to do another question?
Do another question and then pick another item.
Man, this stuff is tough. Okay, Janet Unfiltered wants to know, how do you guys determine where you'll be yard selling? Pretty much, Janet, is we drive around town and just look for signs. We will use apps. If you just go on your app store, search garage sale, there's so many.
Yeah, there's also like the next door neighbor app you can go on, and a lot of times on Friday people will start posting that they're going to have garage sales. And I find, little pro tip, is anyone who's willing to promote it online is probably a lot more serious about getting rid of their stuff.
Yes, and if you are doing a garage sale and you're done, take those signs off, because we spent like 20 minutes wandering around trying to find a garage sale that wasn't there anymore.
Stop teasing us. And it's littering, I think. It's actually littering if the garage sale is already over. Yes.
Well, dear guys.
So you're committing a crime
No,
and you're wasting our time.
And you know what does help? If you're selling some kind of food item. Remember, we actually...
Maybe the health board doesn't want to hear about that, but yes, some people have started to sell menudo.
We drove around and we saw a sign, yard sale, also selling menudo.
And these people seem to be having the garage sale every weekend.
And we hunted for that garage sale for a cool minute, just curious on how this menudo situation was going down.
And it was very busy.
It was very busy. All right.
They had like 3 items, but they had menudo.
All right, so the next item I'm going to do is actually going to be these cups. I know, you're thinking, it's looking not very exciting.
That's very boring.
But let me tell you guys here. This is from Germany. It's number 9488. And I believe when I looked it up, it has like sets with it. This set belongs to the 9488. And there's a number that says 26 on here. I'm not saying that because I don't want to get rid of anything else. You know, I think people would really benefit from this.
I don't even remember where we got those at. A lot of this stuff, I can picture the garage sale we were at. I don't remember those.
I'm pretty sure this was like at a Goodwill or like some form of thrift store. Because they don't normally like, you know, zip tie them up.
This is true. All right, put it in the box. Rochelle Markham wants to know, how many treasure hunts do you have? My husband only has 1.
What a great start he's got.
Yeah, hey, he's off to a killer start. 1 is all you need to get going. I would say if you're talking about regular treasure hunts, not super treasure hunts, I probably have like over 100.
Wow.
I have a ton of treasure hunts. And a matter of fact, Rochelle, I want you to send me a direct message with your info, and I'm going to send your husband like 10 treasure hunts.
What?
Not a big deal. You could also find them on the eBay account. If you want to buy some, in regards to super treasure hunts, because I'm not sure if that's what you meant, I probably have between 10 and 15, but I will admit that I bought like at least 5 or 6 of those on eBay. So I didn't find them all in the wild, but I still do have a pretty fair amount of them.
Well, do you want to give her husband a tip on like what he can do to find the treasure hunts or the super treasure hunts?
I would say befriend a local employee at Dollar Tree that handles the restocking, find out when the trucks come in, and just tell them like, hey, I collect Hot Wheels. I would love to come in on a day when you guys have fresh stock so I can go through them, see if there's anything that I'm looking for, and I'll even help you guys put them on the pegs. If you do that, more than likely they will allow you to do that for them. They'll give you some intel, but be cautious. There's a lot of competition out there. There might already be like 10 people that are doing that for them. A matter of fact, this last week when I went to Dollar Tree, there was 2 people waiting there for the Hot Wheels to come out. But luckily the lady lied and said only 2 boxes came in when 3 boxes came in, so I got an extra.
You can't say that on camera?
Well, here's the deal. I spent years cultivating this relationship. You just can't come in out of the blue and expect to get first dibs, you know?
All right.
But for your husband, I would say start there and just go to all the places that are near you during opening hours. Like right when they open, try to go there and find stuff. Give yourself the best opportunity to not have pegs that have been gone through a million times already. Let's do one more question before I find my item now. Fave type of video to make right now. And this is from Sonto Riav XO. I would say my favorite type of video to make right now is the scavenger hunts when we go to garage sales and flea markets. 1, they're extremely fun to film. You run into so many interesting people. 2, we're able to do something where we hook you guys up with cool stuff and you become a part of the videos because you're suggesting these items and they're like really fun to edit. Thank you for the question. The next item that I am going to put into a box, and this is going to be special because I believe the first garage sale we ever videotaped and put on the channel, we found this item at, and it's going to be these frogs in this little water bowl. Or is this like a bird bath or?
It's either going to be a pot or a water bowl. I wanted to use it as a water bowl because I just think it looks so cute. I'm really excited to let that one go.
It could also be a soup bowl. It's very ornamental. But let's go ahead, put this in a small box, and it looks like that actually fills up all the boxes that we have. But I feel like maybe you were hiding this box because you didn't want to get rid of so many items.
Maybe I did unintentionally,
or the wind blew it down.
I think the wind blew it down.
Okay, well, why don't we do this? There's one more box that's empty. I got plenty of boxes at home. home. This isn't going to be all of the things we put on eBay. Why don't you go ahead and answer a couple more questions and then put something in this box?
This comes from April Sounds. Would you guys ever move to Arizona? I love all the Arizona content. We would definitely not move to Arizona. If we were, maybe like Prescott or somewhere where it's not so hot.
Yes,
But
I don't think I've been to Arizona where I didn't leave feeling like I need 2 days to recover from this heat stroke.
it was brutal, and we went so many times, and every time we went, it was extremely hot. So I will say I do love the homes there. It's so beautiful. I love the city of Chandler. Phoenix was really cool to walk through, and you guys have some awesome gastropubs.
The food is delicious
Insanely
in Arizona.
good.
The people are very nice. Everything about it is great. It is just way too hot. All right, what's the item that we're going to be sending off in this last box?
All right, so this item is going to be, and it's tough. We have a lot of good ones.
They're all pretty tough for you.
I know. So it's actually between these two, the Santa Claus and the deer stocking holder. But if we want to do something big, we also have the jack-o'-lantern down here below.
With Halloween coming up, I think that would be perfect.
All right, let's do it.
Now, is it going to be a fun thing to ship out? Definitely not.
This is so cute. So this could be even like inside of your home as decoration, or even outside. You can leave candy in there if you're not going to be there.
And you're going to have to refill it every like 3 minutes because people come by and take a huge handful. But yeah.
This is so cute. I love this.
And I got the box right here. And then here's all of the boxes that we have filled up. And since we still have a little bit of daylight left, why don't we answer a few more questions?
Okay, rapid fire from KNN Girl. What program are you doing and what test do you have to do? The program is just a customized health program that we're in. And the test that we have to do every morning, we're doing our pH, checking our heart rate variability, our blood pressure, laying down, standing up, and we're also doing our blood sugar and our ketones.
And our temperature.
Oh, and our temperature. Yep.
All right, next question,
Okay.
rapid fire.
This is from Adi Yadaza. Sorry if I really butchered that.
It's okay. I'm going to put the questions on the screen, so just in case we butchered it, you know, and you guys want to go befriend each other on Instagram, you'll be able to find it there.
All right, what's the hardest part about your new diet plan? At first, it was like the portion. You really see how much you were eating. The second part for me has to be like actually planning the meal. ChatGPT, that's really helping me out there, but I think that's probably the hardest part. Liza Lynn, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Out of all the states you have been house hunting, so far, which of them would you like to live in? Very good question. Well, I would like to live in California, but if not, I'd probably choose Arizona as long as I had Utah weather.
Oh my gosh, that's not a good answer.
I know, but probably Utah because I just couldn't deal with the heat.
I'm with you.
But you do know Utah, it snows.
I would rather deal with the snow for 6 months out of the year than deal with that heat for 1 month.
All right, next question is Bete Bitty. We did mention on Instagram that we're going to be traveling a lot more, so they want to know, will traveling involve any haunted locations?
Yes.
Definitely. We're going to have to wear some kind of like protection item on us, but we'll definitely be going to some haunting locations.
Why would we have to wear protection?
You know what? Somebody actually asked if a ghost like followed us home. I'm going to say no, but the other day, Jared and I did have nightmares on the same night. MXDSS_. They want to know what's something you do every day to make your body feel better. Ooh, I love that. It's been very busy with work, filming, and now this food plan and making food every day. I think the thing I've been really enjoying is my skincare. So at night, I do my skincare at night and it allows me to kind of relax and get ready for bed. So that's definitely been my favorite thing and I look forward to it every single night.
One more question and then I'll do some rapid fire myself.
Simi3 Tara wants to know, since you guys plan on traveling soon, have you guys ever thought about visiting Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania?
I've actually been there one time when Shane was filming a movie and it's very cool there, but would you like to go to Pittsburgh?
I would love to go there. I hear it's so beautiful and green everywhere.
And
probably not when it's snowing.
The studio from Dance Moms is also there.
Never watched it.
Neither have I, but it's pretty cool to say you've seen it.
All right, do you want to go next?
Sam Bishop XO asked, would you ever go on like a yard sale tour type thing where you travel visiting different states? I think that's actually one of our goals to do in the near future is go to as many states as we possibly can and check out all of the yard sales and ask you guys what you would like us to find at those yard sales.
Somebody actually asked if we do that, would we have people come on with us that watch the video as a guest?
Maybe. You never know. Bree Woods, do you guys see yourself moving out of state in the near future? I don't know about the near future necessarily, but I could see us moving out of state probably within like 10 years or so, depending on what the future holds for us, but definitely not Arizona.
Definitely not Arizona.
Definitely not Arizona.
But we would definitely visit there when it's not, 113 degrees.
What do they call them? Snowbirds?
Yeah.
We'll be snowbirds. We'll go there during the winter time when it's not so hot. Genesis Robles wants to know, wanting to start my health journey, would you recommend meal prep? Any recommendations, please? If you're even asking if you should do meal prep, it's probably on your mind and I would highly recommend you do it. The hardest part about any nutrition plan, because we've definitely done a lot of them in the past, is meal prep. Having the food ready for you, because if the food isn't ready, then it becomes very easy to say, well, why don't we just drive through something? Why don't we go eat out? But if the food is right there in front of you, it takes away you having to make that kind of a decision. And it's kind of like wearing a uniform. If you wake up and you wear a uniform, you have to think, what am I going to wear today? And that's kind of what meal prepping has done for me. It just makes it a lot easier. We only prep for like a day or so in advance, but if you're able to prep for like a whole week, I would highly recommend doing it.
And if you don't want to prep maybe for all of your meals, let's say you don't want to prep for dinner, you actually want to make dinner, what is so helpful for us, the moment you buy your groceries, chop everything, prep everything, so that way it's good to go. And it's so much easier. I feel like that's what takes forever when you're making dinner.
It's kind of like a salad bar,
Exactly.
You just open your fridge, it's all chopped up, ready to go, you put together the recipe, and boom. But yes, very much so do a meal prep plan, and just do what we do. Go to ChatGPT and ask them.
Yeah, but also
put in your calorie count or whatever you need to do.
You want to compare it to like some kind of calorie count, whether it's MyFitness, Chronometer, to make sure that ChatGPT still's got it. You know what I mean?
That they ain't doing you dirty.
Exactly.
Last question for now, because it is getting kind of dark. Janasty asks, do you guys have any phobias or fears? I'm terrified of heights.
I'm terrified of being in enclosed space for too long.
And we're in a storage unit right now.
And in the beginning of the video, I had to open the door, which was terrifying. I didn't want to close it all the way down because I was too scared.
Dang, I should have just done like a fake locking noise to make you feel like I locked it.
Been so scared. That's gonna do it for the storage unit, but a few weeks ago, we got to go to an estate sale and film it. It was so much fun.
Yeah, it was the first time since like maybe the first time we ever tried to film an estate sale where I wasn't paranoid the whole time that somebody was gonna come up to us, ask if we're filming, and then very politely ask us to leave. And in this estate sale, you even found something that might end up on the eBay account.
You guys do not want to miss this. I've never seen an item like this before, and I'm gonna need your help to see if I'm gonna sell it or not.
So it is one of the hottest days of the year. I've been getting heat wave warnings on all of my apps, but we are heading over to something that I typically hate, which is an estate sale. But this one is thrown by a company called All Treasure Estate Sales, and they actually invited us to come today.
We actually have gone to one of their estate sales that they've done, and we're really impressed because they had so many items, but everything was extremely organized. I'm particularly excited about this estate sale because word on the street is that they have a ton of Disney items.
A ton of Disney items. It is the first day and it has been going on for a couple of hours, so hopefully they still have some good stuff in there.
Fingers crossed. She gave us these really cool passes to show that we're able to record, because normally you're not supposed to record at estate sales. And she says there was a ton of people in line this morning. So I'm crossing my fingers again that there's some Disney items. So I'm gonna go on a hunt real quick to see if we can find some.
All right,
and then we'll check everything else out. Wow, it feels immediately better in here. It is so hot outside.
I think it was 105 the last time I checked.
Okay, right off the bat, I don't know where the Disney items are. She didn't tell us, but there's already a table decoration.
They got Disney everything.
This is where it's like a hoarder's paradise right here. Do I need a Disney table decoration? No. But will I need one in the future? Possibly.
Jared says I'm a hoarder, but I'm not.
I think nobody actually needs a Disney table decoration.
No, you need a Disney decoration.
So this is bedroom number 1 that we're exploring.
Yes. I am going to kind of do like a little glance of the rooms as we go in because I'm really just scanning for the Disney items. Unless, do you think it's smarter just to kind of look through each room?
I will say we only have a very limited amount of time, and if you're focused on the Disney items here, I think you should look for those first.
You're right, let's go. Do you know where the Disney items are?
So they're going to be in that room there. There's a table with what's left.
Okay, thank you. She did not seem very hopeful on that. Oh, here it is. Wow, so there's this. This is cute. I'm a little underwhelmed. I think they probably sold a ton of stuff. I thought there was going to be a lot more.
Yeah, I did see like a preview video, and it looked like this whole table was stacked with figurines.
Filled with it, yes. This is kind of cool, but I think it's plastic. I'm assuming when you open it up, it's like Cinderella's Playhouse.
What material would that be made of that would have impressed you a little bit more? Metal?
Ooh, metal would have been nice. Maybe ceramic.
Okay.
Maybe clay. I mean, this is pretty cool. Winnie the Pooh house. If I was a huge Pooh fan, I would definitely love this. Oh, wow.
This is very much like Disney historian type stuff.
Yeah. This is pretty cool, too. It's a collecting album. Oh, wow. This is actually really cool. I wonder if it's worth something.
I would have to imagine.
It's worth $6.
Yeah, I'd have to imagine they look it up and price accordingly.
Yeah,
but
I think I'm going to probably hold on to this just because I am a fan of it. Look, I think they're actually like corn kebab holders. You see the little sticks on the bottom?
Oh, yeah. I think it looks a little weird in these.
Oh, look, and his hat looks like very farmer-like. I love that, actually. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Now that I think about it. How much is this?
$9.
Winnie the Pooh, like, oh my
Okay.
gosh. Okay,
You're coming around to Pooh?
I think I'm going to hold on to these two.
You can hand me that.
Oh,
and I'll
perfect.
give you a number and a bag.
Oh, awesome.
Very legit.
I would have definitely probably dropped this one.
It'll be up front for you when you're ready to check out.
All right, lucky 237.
Wow.
Oh, look
a
at
lot
these
of breakables.
dolls. This is kind of giving like Snow White vibe, but I don't want to touch it because I feel like I'm going to break them if I touch them.
Pretty creepy, actually, right here.
You know what? These are very vintage. Let us know in the comments if you guys are a fan of these because I feel like they're pretty popular. They've stayed popular.
Whoever lived here definitely liked them. I think we'll go ahead and hold off on the dolls.
Look at this. Somebody already set it up. These are bookends. I've never seen little Joker bookends. Look how cute they look. I mean, definitely unique. It's not necessarily my taste. Out of curiosity, $2 each.
Wow.
Can you believe that? How
I
would you-
can. I think that's about as much as somebody probably would pay for those.
I'd probably charge $8 for this set.
Think about it. Usually on the last day of estate sales, everything is half off, so you could probably get those for $1 on Sunday.
I know. Maybe we'll come back.
Yeah.
All right, so this is $4. It has a little light, which I wish I could turn it on to see. This is so cute. I think I'm going to get it for a friend of mine.
Okay.
But I'm going to leave it here and see if it's meant to be by the time we leave. If it's still here, it's mine.
Or if you remember.
Oh, I'm going to remember. A vintage dollhouse. Look how cute this is. And it has a cool little figurines I can go in. And oh my gosh, they have a bed, a lamp. They even have a little dresser and cups.
Very
so
cool.
Cute. All right.
How much is something like that?
So it is $200.
Wow.
It's a Victorian mansion with accessory bags, which I think they have another one right there.
I'm not overly familiar with vintage dollhouses. I mean, would you say that that's a good price?
You know, as an expert of vintage dollhouses, I would say it's exactly right.
Everything seems to be pretty fairly priced. So I'm guessing if they say 200, you're probably getting a deal.
A huge deal. I mean, they're selling the Joker bookends for $2 each. You're going to spread your legs out right here, kind of do a little squat, and you're going to swing the kettlebell, but just rip to right here, and then swing it back as you squat.
I'll buy you anything you want here if you go outside and do that 40 times.
Can you imagine?
You'd probably pass out.
I'm just doing like a whole workout routine in here while people walk in.
No, you're showing them how valuable this stuff could really be.
And yeah, I mean, I do have way better rollerblades than that, but you know, if you don't, this is a good starting
I
point
don't
right
think
here.
those are rollerblades. Those are more or less whatever shoes you have, you can make them into rollerblades, which is
No,
actually
they're
very
definitely
cool.
rollerblades, but yes, you wear your tennis shoes, you put them in, and then you strap them. Old school, people know about it.
So here we are in the closet with all the clothes and shoes and everything. What a huge space for a closet in this house.
Oh my gosh, those are so many shoes.
I feel like this is one of those estate sales where you got to get here early because it was all full of shoes. They had Vans, all the popular brands that I'm interested in. Now we're kind of left with the very niche shoes like these. These are cool, but I don't want these. You know what I'm saying? These are 14 bucks.
Those are actually really cool.
I would say like,
And in pretty good condition, look at the bottom.
yeah, I mean the treads, I mean these are 90% tread still. I would definitely buy these if I needed dress shoes. And life hack, if you need dress clothes, definitely look into estate sales in your area because a lot of times you're going to be able to find a bunch of different kinds of dress shoes. Look at these guys. Dang.
Whoa, that's scary.
This
Scary
is Steve
cool.
Madden.
What?
Who's actually involved with the Wolf of Wall Street, and they were like selling his stocks or something like that very early and helped Steve Madden get his start illegally.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at you, that big brain of yours.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I've seen the movie before. It looks like this is going to be more or less the women's shoes. I don't have a huge interest in buying women's shoes. Is
Well,
there
you are a
anything that
stylist. You
like?
definitely helped out Morgan that one day. Do you want to give us some tips on some shoes?
What kind of look are you going for? How about that? Tell me that, and then I'll show you
Okay,
what kind of
fine.
shoes
Let's say I want to go for a bohemian vibe.
Describe bohemian to me a little bit. Like, tell me what kind of shirt you're going to be wearing.
Like a loose shirt, maybe with like a tighter shirt with kind of long bottom pants, almost like 70s look.
Let's just do 70s look, because everything else, you kind of said like a loose shirt, but a tight shirt, and the pants that are wide.
It's like, yeah, it's like a flowy small shirt.
Okay, I'm not necessarily following exactly what that looks like, but 70s vibe.
You can do.
I would definitely do something brighter, and I would want to get something that has more of a vintage look. I'm thinking these.
What?
The 70s were all about breaking out of the norm, doing something different, being unique, your own individual. And I feel like these are definitely saying that. Even the straps have that different shape to it. Unisa. I've never heard of that brand. Okay.
So are you going to actually look at clothes for yourself?
Okay.
Go for the shorts.
Let's see what size these are just in case, because I doubt they have a wide plethora of sizes. I would guess that these are like 32 or so. 34, that's not me. I wear 36 at smallest, you know, and that's only certain brands like Walmart brands that they tend to make a little bit bigger. I think to make people like us feel better about ourselves. I do know that these are going to be a lot of like Tommy Bahama shirts, or at least that was advertised. I don't know if these are the ones that are still left.
This shirt right here makes me think of you right here.
Which one, this one?
Yeah, it's flowy. You don't like to be very hot. Look at you.
But this is a medium, so that ain't gonna work for me. But it could give me inspiration for future shirts that I want to buy.
Exactly.
Now
Should we just take a quick picture? Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Now we know that if I find a shirt with, you know, hula girls and palm trees and all that stuff on it, it might be something I'm interested in trying on. For me, I've probably seen about everything that I would have any kind of interest in. I know that we have the Disney stuff that you got. Was there any rooms or anything that we walked by that you still want to check out?
I really want to look into the garage. How cute is that? Oh.
Is that a Sunday thing, maybe?
I don't think we have it until Sunday.
I think if someone gets it before Sunday, they probably want it more than us.
Look, here's the thing, okay, guys? We're going to be honest with you. We're planning on traveling a lot. And by when I say a lot, I mean like possibly full time. And so do I want this? Yes. But where am I going to put that?
On eBay?
Absolutely right. Should I look it up right now to see how much
I'd say let's get the Disney stuff, go to the car where it's air conditioning so my sweat doesn't continue to drip into my eyes, and then we can look it up. We're close.
Okay, how about this? I'll buy the Disney stuff, you look it up, and then before we get to the car, we already buy it.
Okay.
That sounds like a plan.
Perfect.
All right. Oh my. You know who I think is going to love this?
Who?
Your mom.
She would probably enjoy that quite a bit. The little bears.
Look at the little chicken on top.
And I think it's actually for stockings.
Yes. Aww.
How much is it?
$6.
Okay, for $6.
I'm coming back on Sunday. If that globe's not taken, I'm taking it. Look at the alligator, my love. Look at the alligator.
They got it?
No, I said go get it.
I'm gonna get the alligator.
I go get the alligator. Oh, you know what? I forgot the moon. I'll come back Sunday if they have it. If they have it.
You must not have wanted that bad.
Yeah. You guys take a card, right?
Do it's just gonna charge you sales tax.
Okay, go get the alligator. That is so stinking cute.
It's cute.
Jeez.
So 41.
I was gonna wait, but they're gonna charge me sales tax, so I might as well get everything together.
Well, it wouldn't have been different if you bought it by itself, but...
In my head, it would be.
Okay, so we're finally walking away from this estate sale. Even after we paid, I couldn't get you out of that garage. You were lingering quite a bit.
You know, they had fall placemats, and soon I'm gonna be posting videos on TikTok, and I wanna do like decoration videos for holidays. So tip to you guys, to get really awesome decorations for holidays, go to estate sales, thrift stores, garage sales. So I'm definitely gonna come back on Sunday.
All right.
And then check this out. I couldn't see anything online, but again, I'm not like a great Googler, you know? So I'm sure we'll find something if we do end up putting the price here on the screen. But I just thought that was so stinking cool. I've never seen anything like this.
That's gonna do it for today's video. We had so much fun answering your questions, and it's pretty tough to think we're gonna be selling those items from the storage unit.
It's not tough at all. It's actually very exciting. Hopefully you are excited as well. And if you're interested in purchasing anything that you saw, there will be a link in the description for our eBay account.
Ooh, but first, you guys gotta help me out. Should I sell the alligator bread and butter dish? Because it is so cute.
She should definitely sell it. And if you're interested, I'll put it on the eBay account right now. And I want to know in the comments, was there anything else you saw in the storage unit that you might be interested in purchasing? So I could put that on the eBay account right now. And on that note,
we'll see you next time. Bye.